fire springs.
I know, I was right.
What's the important, significant switch on page 23? Hassan?
The name of the village.
The name of the village is now...
Switch? Turned around? No, wait.
Read it. What is the name of the village?
Fire Springs.
Fire Springs. So what's the change?
The name of the village.
But what's the change in the village?
It's not cold anymore.
It's not cold anymore.
It's not cold anymore. Sit here. Sit here. I'm going to draw your attention now to the page where we meet the people.
Time for Lexia.
Almost time for Lexia.
Can we get our treats while we on Lexia?
We're just gonna finish the story up, okay? So I'm gonna give us a few more minutes here.
4, 5?
Okay, a couple. Because I want to see what characteristics of fairy tales you found. Okay, but what I'm gonna ask you to do now is turn your attention to a character who seemed insignificant, but ended up to be really significant. And that character is the keeper. That keeper. He doesn't seem very important, but he ended up to be really important because
He led her to the dragon.
The Great Hill.
the
Great Hill.
he led her to the Great Hill. And why was that such an important step or an important part of the story? He's the one who led her to the Great Hill, and because she went through the Great Hill,
She got to meet the dragon.
she got to meet the dragon. And did she have an adventure?
Yes.
Was the dragon really awful?
No.
What did they have in common, the princess and the dragon? Did they have something in common? Hassan?
They like stories.
They like stories. Awesome. I smell smoke. I smell smoke.
That means your brain is on
That
fire.
means your brain's on fire.
Okay.
You never heard that expression before? He said, that's my favorite expression. That means your brain is on fire. I smell smoke. Before we stop the story today, look at your Post-its. Okay? And share, I don't think we have time to share all of them, but share one element of a fairy tale that you found in The Princess and the Dragon. So here's got his hand up.
The good
Did you
character.
find any of these?
Good characters.
You found a good character. Who was the good character?
Princess and half dragon.
The princess and the dragon. And
Half dragon.
Good
I
character.
put half dragon for good and half dragon for evil.
Because they thought he was
Evil.
but he ended up...
Being nice.
Okay. Hassan?
Royalty.
Did you find any elements?
Royalty, page 2.
Oh, I like the way Hassan cites the pages. Royalty on page 2.
It says, in the frosty chambers of Icy Springs, the castle at the top of the great hill, the king dressed, so right there is the king. It says, in so many layers of clothing, he could barely walk. This is the queen, there's one of them, again, spent most of her time in the bathtub. Her parts of her...
Okay. Royalty. And Tyree, what did you... Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Hassan wasn't finished. Go ahead, Hassan.
Just one more.
Okay.
And then it's the princess. It's on page 3. It says, about high up in her tower room, the black-eyed princess didn't care about the cold. What she wanted was adventure.
Okay. So Hassan found royalty, and even showed us, gave us an example of where he found it. Tyree, did you find any elements of a fairy tale in this book?
Evil characters.
Which evil character?
The dragon. The time when he had attacked the village. It says, page 6.
Page 6?
Mm-hmm.
There's also a citing page. Okay, go ahead. Page 6.
Heaven, save us! A dragon! Shouts all terror rose from the village.
So, okay. So he appears to be evil. A dragon, right? Evil characters. But
He
just
turned out
as
not to
we're
be evil.
That's right, there was a turning point. And there was also a turning point for the princess. We are not going to be finished with this book because we're going to come back to it on Monday and do some deeper thinking. But, I like the way Hassan slid his Post-it in half. Good and evil character all in one character. So I just want you to take your Post-its, put them inside your book. anywhere, the post-it that you wrote on. So